Yo, Terrell, Hall of Fame, D-Line, and these are Bully Rants. It's a pleasure to be back with you, and we're going to jump right into this. And I personally am sort of coming out of retirement from breeding. People think I breed a lot more than I do, but I really don't. This year, I've talked to many breeders, and I won't put them on the spot. A lot of them are old school guys. And this year, I'm going to breed hard. I'm going to breed hard. I feel like, me personally, I do a lot of talking shit. I tell people how you should breed a dog, what you should make. And I have put very good examples out there. I won't pat myself on the chest. But those who do know me know that there are not many who even want to try to compare numbers. And most will fall. We've had success in the ring from the beginning when we started this thing. And most of it is just by making a good dog, understanding the blood and different things of that nature. Y'all might hear me use this term, bringing back the dinosaurs, but this is my breedings for 2017 it's just that. It's nothing about making a tall dog. It's nothing about remaking Cairo or remaking Gotti. It's about making a true American bully. If you ask me today, if you could put in the ring a Hef or a Halley or a Monster or these different types of dogs that that are now gone. And I could go on and on and on because, you had, Tonka and, there were dogs, Remy, whatever. They're a higher quality dog, just plain and simple. Somewhere along the way, with the propaganda that was being put out, this generation of dog people believe that these dogs that you see in the ring are so spectacular. And I take it from me. Yes, there are some that I love. I've seen some and I've been impressed. But for the vast majority of what you see out there, it's not that good. And I'm not trying to bash anyone's dogs or whatever. But back in the day when I would call it the heyday of the American bully, we didn't have to make excuses. Oh yeah, he's great. I understand he's got a nice. He's got a high rear or he's got this, but this is nice. And no, you had to come in there with an overall complete dog to even start talking about being one of the greats and winning. And right now, because of the low level of dogs, it's been a little bit twisted that people believe that a true American bully can't compete in a true American bully ring, that you have to add something else. And there's a lot of fault that could be added to that. And a lot of that fault, attributed to that. A lot of that fault is plain and simple on guys like myself who were breeding the dogs and doing the things right. Now, and I would have to include Dave Wilson, and several other people into that group. If the guys who were doing this and knew how to do it and do it the right way are not stepping up to the plate and represent the American bully, then you can't cry or complain about what's been abandoned, And I'm taking action. Some of the breedings that I have, I guarantee you, I know it's going to be special dogs that come out of there. Amongst the studs that I'm using is, Pumbaa from Blue Pride. The record-breaking, now I can even say, on his way to being legendary, Mufasa. Another Blue Pride dog. The list goes on and on. Pratt's Sway, great blood. Great dog. His son Honey Badger, our boy, one of the last Extreme champions, H2, 110-pound dog, shredded muscle, great conformation. He is a D-line dog. Using my boy Mandela, all of which, in my opinion, represent the American bully in a great fashion and has tons of muscle, gigantic heads. R.I.P. Calhoun. Yes, I'm bringing some of that back to the mix too. But it's simply to put dogs here that can compete in the American bully ring and make the judges have to make a decision. And this is not just me. Other breeders, I've seen some guys putting some things together. But these breedings to me are going to be exclusive. They're going to help not only remold my kennel and bring a lot of life back to my kennel, but to the American bully world, because a lot of these dogs I know are going to show homes, and I know for a fact, and if y'all don't believe me, check my track record, I know how to make a show dog. These are not going to be classics. What I'm known for is pockets. Check your facts once again. We're going to come compete. And the one thing I will do, and that's when the time when I can really, look at the judge, stare him in the face and say, are you really going to fuck this up? Because if I'm gonna put dogs in the ring that are conformationally sound the whole way around. We won't need no excuses about why this dog's tail is broken, he's a champion. Why this dog got the high rear and the bad feet, but he's a champion. Why is his bite off? That's not what we're here for. That's not American Bully. That's American bullshit, and that's what y'all, excuse me, that's what y'all made this thing. So at this point in time, you know, I'm challenging everybody who's a true breeder and knows how to make real dogs to step out and do 1 or 2 litters and help the community out. Show these people what some real dogs are, and let's get these dogs back in the ring and stop looking at all this garbage and this nonsense and making excuses for it. It's been a bunch of ribbons handed out, but how many of them was actually deserved and how many of them was actually complete dogs? No one is making complete dogs anymore. And that's what the whole, when y'all hear me say bringing back the dinosaurs, is about. I'm trying to remake dogs like Hallie and Hef and Paco, and like I told y'all, the list goes on, Cairo, Gotti, but better versions of these dogs. And I guarantee you, those dogs hit the ring, they still carry the true American Bully look, but they're a better overall show dog and they'll represent the breed. We cannot cry about where the breed is at if we are not going to take action to make dogs that represent the breed. Yes, there are a bunch of very ugly little fuckers representing the breed, but us as true American Bully breeders have to give something to be the answer to that. And once you sit a Rolls Royce next to a Chrysler 300, it's obviously that the 300 is the $30,000 car and the Rolls Royce is the $500,000 car. But you've got to put a Rolls Royce in that ring. That's the objective. On to the next video. Peace.